We're looking at a spider, which is what this pot is called. Tell us a little bit about how this might have been used by a 1750s housewife.
This is the all-purpose slow cooker, Dutch oven, couldn't live without piece of equipment, and probably often the only thing that people had that wasn't the great big iron pot that stews were made in. You could put this over embers or coal, probably wood embers here, to cook, so that you could have an additional dish besides whatever was in the big iron pot. And if you wanted to make corn pone or cornbread or something like that, you could put hot coals on the top as well as underneath, and you'd basically bake what was inside. I would have a lot of trouble with this pot because it's not a lightweight aluminum pot. If you lift the top, you might get some sense about how heavy all of the equipment in the kitchen was for most women throughout the colonial period.
Are you telling us that a delicate, feminine woman would have to lift this pot off a hot fire?
No, nobody valued a delicate feminine woman. A woman who was slaughtering pigs is not likely to go, "Eek, a mouse, help, honey." Women, femininity, the meaning of femininity, like all ideology, is historically constructed and it changes over time. So to be feminine in the 17th century and in the 18th century, except among the wealthiest genteel classes in the cities, was to be fertile, that is, produce a lot of children. It was to be economical, to, if you'll pardon the pun, husband your resources carefully, to be active and energetic in your work, and to be strong enough to do the kinds of things that women had to do. If you're going to pick up a pig and you're going to hold it down and you're going to slit its throat, you can't be either fluttering or even weak. You have to be strong, and to use these kinds of kitchen tools, you have to be strong enough to do it, often, while you're holding on to an infant. So these reflect the needs that create the ideology, in effect.